Well, we've got a beautiful 33-acre city park with paved nature trails in a floodplain. Hi, I'm Seth H., and today I'm at Trancas Crossing Park at the north end of Napa. Let's check it out. The park is located on Trancas Street, just west of the Trancas Street Bridge behind the Chevron gas station. The parking lot is a bit small and there is a pair of public restrooms. There's also a handy information board and map before you get started. So let's get started. This paved path forms a loop after walking the initial portion of the path for a total walking distance of 9/10 of a mile. Leaving the parking lot, we start by walking downhill and crossing a bridge over a creek. Almost immediately, we come to a large driveway circle. The beautiful fall colors are a little hard for me to ignore, and I certainly won't. I'm going to walk this loop counterclockwise. Very shortly, we come to a very short path that leads off of the main loop and over to the banks of the Napa River. After taking in the sights, I head back to the loop to continue it. The trees you'll see most often at this park are black walnuts, which I presume to be leftover relics from the days that orchards covered the Napa Valley, oaks, willows, and cottonwoods. This parkland has some history. Besides the historic indigenous settlements by the local tribes, later on in 1838, this land was granted to an historic figure, Salvador Vallejo, as part of a Mexican settlement, 12 years before what's now California became California. After changing owners, more recently, the last owner of this land donated it to the Land Trust of Napa County so that the public could access it. We come to a shortcut, a cross path that you can take if you don't feel like walking the entire loop. But with my being an overachiever, there are no shortcuts in my dojo. So onward I go. Let's take a moment to appreciate the fall colors seen here. We now reach the apex of this trail loop and the northern extent of it. I did mention that this park is a floodplain. You'll notice that the park sits lower than the surrounding city and is wide and flat. That's a good thing. When Napa sees excessive and intense rainfall, the Napa River tends to flood. About 15 years ago, the Napa River underwent a massive flood control project to widen the river in order to help prevent overflows from the river from flooding the city. This floodplain that I'm standing on serves to take on whatever storm water the river can't handle, giving the water someplace else to go instead of flooding the city. At various points along this path, there are information boards about the history of this park and the surrounding area, along with information about the habitat, plants, and animals found here. After a bit, we reached this driveway circle again, crossed the bridge back the other way we came, and we're almost immediately back at the parking lot. Well, there you have it. If you're visiting or live in the area, come check it out sometime. All right, see you next time.